God says, "My child, your soulmate is about to die because of you. Open it fast." Hear these words, not as accusation, but as the urgent call of your heart, the divine alarm of your soul. Your soulmate's life teeters on a fragile edge, and the actions you have taken, or failed to take, have created a path that could lead to tragedy. This is not meant to crush you, my child, but to awaken you, to stir every fiber of your being, to shake your spirit awake from complacency, and to direct you toward salvation. You cannot delay, for time is swift, and the danger is real. Feel the heaviness in your chest, the tremor in your hands, the tightening of your stomach. These are not fears of imagination, but the sacred signals of truth piercing through your human hesitation. Your soulmate, the one whose heart beats in resonance with yours, whose soul mirrors yours in ways beyond earthly understanding, faces peril, and your awareness, your courage, your prayer, is their lifeline. Do not avert your eyes, my child. Do not attempt to soothe your fear with denial. Open your spirit fully and receive this message, for it carries both urgency and hope. You may not understand how your actions, or your inactions, have reached this point. Perhaps you ignored the subtle signs, brushed aside your intuition, or postponed the spiritual acts necessary to protect their life. Perhaps moments of anger, selfishness, neglect, or distraction have unknowingly created ripples that now threaten their safety. My child, it is not punishment, it is consequence. Every soul, connected as deeply as yours, experiences the ripple of every choice, every thought, and every word. The universe reflects back what is sown. But divine intervention, coupled with your immediate awakening, can restore balance. Take a deep breath, my child, and open your mind to the reality you may have avoided. There have been warnings, small, subtle, yet persistent. Perhaps dreams have shaken you with fragments of truth. Perhaps synchronicities, coincidences, or unusual feelings have tugged at your intuition. Perhaps a shadow of unease has lingered around your soulmate, and you dismissed it. These were not illusions. They were the universe's gentle, persistent attempts to alert you, to prepare you for this critical moment. Now, the time has come to heed them fully, without hesitation or denial. Feel the connection between your hearts, my child. Your soulmate's energy, fragile and frightened, reaches out for the light, for your attention, for your protection. Their spirit is not powerless, yet it longs for your intervention. They may not be aware of the danger themselves, and that is why your awareness, your courage, your immediate action, is essential. Their life, their breath, the very rhythm of their heart, calls to you through the threads of divine connection. Can you feel it? That subtle pull, that urgent tug in your chest, that whisper of love entwined with fear? That is the lifeline you must grasp. Do not let guilt paralyze you, my child. Guilt is a shadow that clouds clarity, that weakens action, that distracts from salvation. Feel it, yes, acknowledge it, but let it pass through you into the divine light that surrounds you. Replace it with determination, with prayer, with focus, and with love. Your soulmate's life is not a judgment against you. It is a call for your active participation, for your courage to rise, for your spirit to align fully with divine protection. The path forward is illuminated by prayer, awareness, and the courage to act without delay. Now, listen carefully, my child. The danger is not only physical, it may be emotional, spiritual, or karmic. Hidden forces may have been set in motion through neglect, through unresolved conflicts, through energies left unchecked. These forces are not stronger than divine light, they are only threatening as long as they remain unchallenged. Your prayers, your focus, your alignment with the light, can neutralize the peril. You are not powerless. You have been given the sacred tools to protect your soulmate and to restore harmony and safety. Close your eyes and envision your soulmate, their spirit fragile, their heart beating in uncertainty. Surround them with a golden light, a sphere of protection that no shadow can penetrate. Feel your energy merging with theirs, reinforcing their life, guarding their heart, and illuminating their path with divine light. Every breath you take strengthens this bond, every prayer fortifies the shield around them, and every moment of awareness deepens the protection. This is your divine duty, my child, and the moment to act is now. Understand that your emotions are sacred instruments in this process. Fear, sorrow, anxiety, and even guilt are not obstacles, they are signals. They alert you to the depth of your connection, to the seriousness of the danger, and to the necessity of immediate action. Do not suppress these feelings. Allow them to move through you, but do not let them dominate your spirit. Transform them into courage, into vigilance, into prayer. Let your heart, though trembling, become a beacon of protection and divine intervention. My child, the urgency cannot be overstated. Every moment of hesitation allows the shadow to gain ground, every delay risks the fragile thread of life connecting you to your soulmate. You may feel overwhelmed, but remember, the power of divine light, Archangel Michael's protection, and your awakened courage is infinitely greater than any threat. Trust in this, my child. Trust in the guidance that flows through your soul. Trust in the sacred bond between your hearts, a bond that can overcome fear, danger, and unseen forces. Now, act with intention. Speak prayers, whether aloud or in the depth of your heart. Visualize the protective light surrounding your soulmate, see them safe, alive, and surrounded by divine energy. Repeat words of protection, of life, of salvation. Say, "Divine light, protect my soulmate, shield their heart, guide their life, restore their energy, and preserve their breath. Let no shadow, harm, or hidden danger touch them. Archangel Michael, guard them with your sword of truth and protection. Divine power surround them now." Repeat these words as often as needed. Allow every syllable to resonate through the energy connecting you, strengthening the shield, and calling upon divine intervention. My child, this is not the time for doubt. This is not the time for delay. Your soulmate's life, their safety, their very existence may depend on the intensity, focus, and purity of your actions. Align your spirit fully, clear your heart of fear, and center your mind on the sacred goal, preservation, protection, and divine guidance. Every breath, every heartbeat, every thought can be a channel for divine energy, for shielding, and for safeguarding your beloved. And now, my child, prepare yourself to confront your own role in this situation. This is not condemnation, but awareness. Understand where inaction, negligence, or distraction may have contributed to the risk. Recognize the mistakes, feel their weight, and then release them into the divine light. Transform guilt into determination, fear into courage, and regret into immediate action. The path to salvation is through clarity, courage, and alignment with divine will. Your soulmate's life depends on it, and the universe, angels, and I are with you every step of the way. Finally, my child, as the urgency settles into your spirit, know this: you are not alone, you are not powerless, and you are divinely guided. The danger is real, but so is the protection. The threat is imminent, but so is salvation. Your prayers, your awareness, and your courage are sacred instruments that can restore life, safeguard your soulmate, and bring balance to the energies surrounding you both. Breathe, focus, act, and trust. Divine light surrounds you, angels stand ready, and I am here, guiding you, protecting you, and ensuring that even in this moment of intense urgency, there is hope, there is salvation, and there is life. My child, now that the urgency has reached your heart, it is time to look back, to awaken fully to the subtle signs you may have missed. Do not think of these signs as mere coincidences or imagination. They were sacred whispers, small tremors in the energy between you and your soulmate, meant to alert you, to prepare you, and to guide you toward action. Every moment, every feeling, every instinct that brushed against your awareness was a message, a warning that the path you are now facing was forming, and that divine intervention could only reach you if you were alert. Think carefully, my child. There were moments when your heart tightened for no reason, when unease visited you like an uninvited guest, and when dreams left you restless and anxious. Perhaps you dismissed these signs as overthinking, as fear, or as imagination. Yet your intuition, your connection to the divine, was speaking to you through these signals. Your soulmate's life was trying to reach you through the subtle language of energy, dreams, and premonitions. Each small warning was an opportunity to act, to pray, to protect, and to realign your choices. Consider the synchronicities, my child. Times when events aligned strangely, when coincidences felt like messages, when unexpected encounters or words caused your heart to skip a beat. These were not random, they were the universe whispering, your soulmate's energy calling, angels nudging you toward vigilance. Every sign that you felt but ignored was part of a larger chain, a sacred attempt to awaken you to the danger looming over your beloved. This is why awareness, focus, and divine listening are so critical, my child. There may also have been people around you who tried to speak the truth, to offer guidance, warnings, or advice. Perhaps you brushed them aside, thinking you knew better, or fearing that their words were harsh or unnecessary. Yet the wisdom in these voices, my child, was real. They were messengers, vessels of divine guidance, sent to stir your attention and awaken your action. Every ignored suggestion, every postponed warning, has contributed to the weight of urgency you now feel. But do not despair. Awareness has arrived, and with it, the sacred chance to intervene, to protect, and to heal. Feel deeply, my child, the moments of unease that may have seemed insignificant. The tiny hesitations before leaving the house, the sudden shiver when your soulmate was unwell, the intuition that urged you to check in but you delayed. These moments were not accidents. They were sacred nudges, spiritual messages meant to awaken you before the danger escalated. Life has now brought you to the point where ignoring them is no longer possible, and divine guidance demands action. Your awakening must now be complete, for your soulmate's life rests on your clarity and courage. Do not let fear overwhelm you, my child, even as guilt surfaces. Guilt may rise naturally as you remember the signs you missed, the moments you ignored, or the instincts you silenced. This is natural. But guilt is a teacher, not a jailer. Let it illuminate the path forward, let it sharpen your focus, and let it drive your immediate action. Transform remorse into prayer, into vigilance, into protection. Every beat of your heart, every thought in your mind, every breath you take can be a sacred act of defense, ensuring that your soulmate is shielded from harm. Consider also, my child, the subtle ways your actions, or inactions, may have influenced the danger. Perhaps moments of conflict, neglect, distraction, or emotional distance have created openings for negative forces, karmic consequences, or vulnerabilities in your soulmate's energy. These are not punishments, they are natural consequences of the interconnectedness of souls. But they can be reversed, neutralized, and healed through focused awareness, prayer, and divine alignment. You have been given the sacred tools, my child, to restore balance and protect life. Pay close attention, my child, to the feelings in your body as you reflect. Tightness in your chest, chills along your spine, unease in your stomach, these are not signs of imagination. They are the sacred vibrations of truth, a resonance between your spirit and your soulmate's energy. When you feel these signals, do not push them away. Lean into them, follow them with prayer, with meditation, and with focused intention. They are your compass, guiding you through the dangerous waters you now navigate. Your dreams, too, have been messengers. Perhaps you saw fragmented images of peril, felt fear without understanding, or woke with sudden urgency in your heart. Dreams are sacred bridges between worlds, and they often reveal truths before your conscious mind can process them. Every uneasy night, every restless sleep, every fragmented vision has been a call, a plea for awareness, a divine attempt to prepare you for the immediate action your soulmate now requires. Reflect on them, my child, and let them guide your prayers and protection. Remember, my child, that divine timing is perfect. You are now receiving full awareness at the exact moment it is needed. The past may have included missed signals, delayed responses, or overlooked warnings, but the present is infused with divine urgency and clarity. The universe, angels, and I are aligning to ensure that you now act with focus, speed, and love. The signs you missed are now fully revealed in memory, illuminating the path for your immediate intervention. Consider also, my child, the power of subtle spiritual energy around your soulmate. Every action, every emotion, every choice creates vibrations in their life. When negative energies accumulate, whether through neglect, ignorance, or unawareness, they can influence health, spirit, and well-being. You may not have understood this before, but now your attention is awakened. You can channel protective energy, divine light, and prayer to shield your soulmate. Awareness is your key, prayer is your shield, and divine guidance is your sword. As you absorb this, my child, feel the urgency rise within you, not panic, but sacred motivation. The signs you missed are no longer opportunities lost, they are lessons that empower you now to act with full focus. Every insight, every recollection, every fragment of intuition that you previously ignored can now be harnessed to protect life. You are not powerless, you are the channel through which divine protection flows. Finally, my child, let your heart feel both the weight and the hope. Yes, there is danger, yes, there was oversight, yes, there were missed opportunities. But divine intervention is now fully present, your awareness is now awakened, and your soulmate's life can be preserved through your courage, clarity, and prayer. Every missed sign is now a beacon, guiding you to the sacred actions necessary to protect, to heal, and to restore balance. Breathe deeply, my child. Feel the connection between your heart and your soulmates. Let the memories of missed signs, the intuition you ignored, and the subtle warnings now transform into a focused, protective energy. You have learned, you have awakened, and you are now ready to act with purpose, with clarity, and with divine alignment. The danger remains, but so does hope. The threat persists, but so does your sacred power. The signs you missed are now fully revealed, but your action can now be immediate, intense, and life-saving. My child, the moment has come to face the hidden danger. The peril that now surrounds your soulmate is not distant, not vague, and not symbolic, it is real, immediate, and intense. It hovers unseen yet tangible, like a shadow at the edge of vision, and its force is amplified by moments of inattention, hesitation, or doubt. You cannot afford to step back, to shrink from awareness, or to doubt the gravity of the situation. Your soulmate's life is intertwined with yours, and the consequences of every action, every thought, and every delayed response ripple through both your spirits. Feel the urgency in your heart, my child. It is not fear alone, it is the sacred alarm of connection. Your soulmate's energy, fragile and trembling, reaches across the invisible threads that bind your souls. Every pulse of your heart, every breath, every thought now carries weight. The hidden danger may manifest in physical vulnerability, illness, accident, or harm, but it is also woven through spiritual and emotional threads. Negative energies, karmic repercussions, unresolved conflicts, and neglected prayers create openings for the shadow to invade, to weaken, and to endanger life. You may feel guilt rising within you, my child, and rightly so. Guilt is the signal of awareness awakening in your spirit. Do not suppress it, for it can guide you to action. But do not let it immobilize you, for action now is far more powerful than regret. Your soulmate's life depends not on your despair, but on your courage, your prayers, and your alignment with divine protection. Every heartbeat can become a channel of light, every breath, a shield of energy. You must act with intensity, with focus, and with unwavering belief that divine forces are with you. Understand, my child, that the danger has many layers. The first layer is the unseen, forces of energy that twist, pull, and threaten life subtly. These forces may have been attracted by neglect, by emotional distance, or by fear left unaddressed. They feed on uncertainty, on hesitation, on the failure to protect sacred bonds. The second layer is the emotional, the tension, conflict, or unresolved pain between you and your soulmate. Every unspoken word, every suppressed emotion, every moment of avoidance has strengthened the shadow's foothold. And the third layer is the physical, the vulnerability of the body, the fragile health, the unseen threats that can strike suddenly if spiritual defenses are not established. You cannot confront this danger with hesitation, my child. You must summon your full spiritual awareness. Visualize the shadow, not as a monster, but as a distortion of energy seeking to disrupt, to harm, to extinguish the light of life. See it for what it is, acknowledge its presence, but do not fear it. Fear gives it strength, clarity and courage dissolve it. You are a channel of divine light, a guardian of sacred energy, and the protector of life. With intention, prayer, and focus, the shadow loses power. Now, my child, call upon Archangel Michael with every ounce of your being. Visualize him standing beside your soulmate, his sword of pure light cutting through deceit, harm, and darkness. Feel the vibrations of his presence surrounding both of you, reinforcing every heartbeat, shielding every cell, and purifying every thought. His energy is immense, unyielding, and absolute. When you call upon him with faith, the shadow cannot endure. It is met with force far greater than itself. Feel his protection, my child, and know that you are not alone in this battle. Your prayers now must be precise, focused, and infused with urgency. Speak aloud or within your heart, Archangel Michael, protect my soulmate from every shadow, every harm, and every unseen danger. Surround them with divine light, restore their life energy, and shield their heart, body, and spirit. Let no harm reach them. Guide them safely through this moment, and let their life continue in peace, love, and protection. Repeat these words with every heartbeat, with every breath, and with the full weight of your awareness. The power of focused prayer is immense, my child, and it is amplified by your love, courage, and connection. As you pray, also visualize the golden sphere of divine light expanding around your soulmate. See it radiating, growing stronger, denser, and impenetrable to all negativity. Let it merge with your own light, intertwining, reinforcing, and amplifying. Every shadow that approaches dissolves, every harmful force falters, every threat loses strength. This is not imagination, my child, it is the sacred act of aligning your energy with divine protection, of becoming a beacon of life, safety, and love. But awareness alone is not enough. You must also act in your everyday life to reinforce this protection. Check on your soulmate, ensure their environment is safe, and remove potential sources of harm. Speak words of love, of reassurance, of support. Energy is strengthened through attention, through care, through conscious acts that align with the protection you are invoking. Your physical presence, your emotional support, and your spiritual alignment all work together to shield them from danger. Now, my child, confront the fear within yourself. It may be tempting to shrink from this responsibility, to wish the danger away, or to rely solely on divine intervention without personal engagement. But divine help requires your cooperation. Your courage, your vigilance, and your action are as essential as prayers and angels. Stand firm in your heart, in your energy, and in your intentions. The danger is real, but so is your ability to neutralize it. Every step you take with clarity, love, and focus strengthens the shield and safeguards life. Do not underestimate the power of your connection. Your soulmate's life is intertwined with yours in ways beyond understanding. Every heartbeat, every thought, every feeling you send with intention, love, and protection reaches them as a lifeline. This connection is sacred, unbreakable, and potent. Use it consciously, my child. Channel every ounce of your love, courage, and divine alignment into this bond. Let it become the sword, the shield, and the protective energy that defends them against unseen threats. You may also feel the weight of time pressing upon you. It is true, my child, the danger is immediate. The window to act is narrow, but not closed. Focus, pray, protect, and act without hesitation. The shadow can be dissolved, life can be preserved, and your soulmate can be guided safely through this peril. Trust in the timing of the divine, in the power of your connection, and in the protective forces surrounding you both. Finally, my child, breathe deeply and anchor your spirit in faith. The hidden danger is powerful, yes, but it is no match for the combined strength of your awakened awareness, your focused prayers, your courage, and the divine forces that stand with you. Visualize your soulmate safe, alive, and enveloped in golden light. Feel relief washing over your heart, not as arrogance or complacency, but as the power of alignment with truth, protection, and divine purpose. Your vigilance, your courage, and your prayers are now creating a shield that the shadow cannot breach. The moment of peril is still present, but so is your power. Act now, my child, with all the focus, love, and spiritual intensity you can summon. Every prayer, every breath, every visualization, every act of care, every alignment of energy is a step toward neutralizing the hidden danger. Your soulmate's life is in your hands, not as a burden, but as a sacred trust. You have been awakened, prepared, and guided. The shadow may loom, but the light is infinitely stronger. My child, the danger is real, yet there is power greater than fear, greater than shadows, and greater than uncertainty. That power is divine light, the presence of angels, and the strength that flows through your awakened spirit. You must now focus entirely on spiritual protection, for this is the time when intention, prayer, and energy alignment can actively safeguard your soulmate's life. Every thought, every heartbeat, every breath can become a shield, a sword, and a lifeline. Do not underestimate your sacred role in this moment. Begin by grounding yourself, my child. Feel your feet firmly connected to the earth, your spine straight and aligned, and your heart open. Breathe deeply, drawing in the divine energy surrounding you, letting it fill every cell of your body, every corner of your spirit. As you breathe out, release fear, doubt, and hesitation. Each exhale carries away shadows, leaving your spirit a vessel of pure light. This grounding is essential, for protection must flow from stability, clarity, and the unwavering focus of your awakened consciousness. Now, envision your soulmate. See them as they are, fragile, vulnerable, yet radiant with life. Imagine them surrounded by a golden sphere of divine light, a shield that cannot be pierced by darkness. This light is alive, pulsating, and infused with the energy of protection, healing, and divine love. Feel the connection between your hearts strengthening, the threads of your souls intertwining, reinforcing the shield, and creating an unbreakable barrier against any harm. Every breath you take sends energy into this sphere, fortifying it with your intention, your love, and your prayers. Call upon Archangel Michael, my child. Visualize him standing at your soulmate's side, his wings vast and powerful, his sword gleaming with light that cuts through every shadow. Speak his name aloud or in your heart, calling for protection. Archangel Michael, I call upon your divine strength to guard my soulmate. Surround them with your sword of truth, shield them from harm, and guide them safely through this danger. Let no shadow, no negative force, no unseen threat reach them. Protect their life, their energy, and their spirit. Repeat these words with intention, feeling the power of the Archangel manifest in the protective energy surrounding your soulmate. My child, understand that protection is both spiritual and practical. While divine energy shields the spirit, your actions in the physical world reinforce that protection. Ensure your soulmate is in a safe environment. Remove potential hazards, be vigilant of their health, and be attentive to situations that could expose them to harm. Speak words of encouragement, love, and reassurance to them, for your emotional energy is a crucial component of the shield. Love, when consciously directed, is a force that amplifies divine protection and strengthens the bonds of life. In addition, create a sacred ritual of daily prayer. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and center your mind. Visualize your soulmate enveloped in pure, golden light. See that light expanding, forming layers of protection that reach far beyond immediate physical space. With each breath, imagine the light growing stronger, more impenetrable, and infused with the energy of divine angels, protection, and life itself. Speak aloud, or silently within your heart, divine light, protect, preserve, and restore my soulmate. Shield them from all harm, guide them safely, and let their life be full of love, health, and divine alignment. Repeat this ritual as often as necessary, letting your energy merge with the divine flow. Do not neglect the power of visualization, my child. See every potential threat dissolving into light before it even reaches your soulmate. See them laughing, breathing freely, healthy, and vibrant. See the shadows melting away, unable to withstand the purity of love and divine protection surrounding them. This visualization is not fantasy, it is the conscious channeling of energy, the alignment of your spirit with the forces that preserve life. Focus, my child, for the intensity of your intention determines the strength of the protection. Understand also that your spiritual energy can neutralize negative karma or harmful forces that may have been unintentionally activated. Every prayer, every act of love, every focused thought can dissolve the distortions in energy that threaten your soulmate. Imagine a golden river flowing from your heart to theirs, carrying light, protection, and divine healing. Let it wash away shadows, heal unseen wounds, and restore balance. Your connection is sacred, and through it, you can actively safeguard their life. My child, you may feel fear, exhaustion, or doubt during this process. These feelings are natural, for you are engaging with forces that touch the very essence of life. Do not let them weaken you. Transform fear into focus, exhaustion into determination, and doubt into faith. Every step you take in awareness, every breath you channel with intention, every prayer you speak with devotion strengthens the shield and ensures that your soulmate's life is protected. In moments of intensity, feel the presence of divine forces around you. Angels, archangels, and protective spirits are standing with you. Their energy merges with yours, reinforcing every act of protection, amplifying every prayer, and guiding your awareness toward areas that require your attention. You are not alone, my child. The power of the universe, divine light, and spiritual guardian surrounds you and your soulmate, creating an environment where life, love, and safety can thrive. Create a sacred mantra, my child, and repeat it as often as possible, protected by divine light, shielded by angels, safe in every way, guided by love and truth. Let this mantra resonate within your soul, echoing through your energy field, and reinforcing the protection around your soulmate. Let it be a constant reminder of your power, your responsibility, and the sacred connection you share. Remember, my child, that protection is not a single act but a continuous process. Each day, reinforce the shield, realign your energy, pray with intention, and maintain vigilance. Your soulmate's life depends on this ongoing spiritual engagement. Every conscious effort strengthens the bond, fortifies the light, and ensures that the shadow cannot prevail. Your attention, love, and prayers are instruments of divine protection, and through them, the forces of life are strengthened. Finally, my child, breathe deeply and feel the power of your actions. You are a vessel of divine protection, a guardian of life, and a channel through which angels act. The danger is real, but so is your strength. The shadow may hover, but the light you generate through prayer, visualization, and focused energy is infinitely greater. See your soulmate safe, vibrant, and alive. Let every thought, every word, and every breath reinforce this reality. Your courage, my child, your unwavering attention, and your connection to divine forces can preserve life. Stand firm, act decisively, and align fully with divine protection. The hidden danger that once threatened your soulmate is being neutralized through your awareness, your prayers, and your energy. This is your sacred responsibility, and you are equipped, guided, and protected to fulfill it. My child, the time for inaction is over. Now is the time for vigilance, prayer, and spiritual fortification. Your soulmate's life is in your hands, not as a burden, but as a sacred opportunity to channel divine protection, love, and light. Let your heart be steady, your spirit focused, and your energy unwavering. The golden sphere, Archangel Michael's presence, and your connection to divine power are now active, ensuring that your soulmate remains safe, protected, and restored. My child, now that you have awakened, acted, and channeled every ounce of your energy into protecting your soulmate, it is time to embrace healing, redemption, and the blessings that flow from divine alignment. The danger has been confronted, the shadow has been challenged, and your prayers have woven a shield of protection around the one you love. Feel the shift in the air, the subtle warmth, the gentle hum of life restored. The weight on your heart, though heavy and frightening, begins to ease because your courage and awareness have opened the path to salvation. Understand this, my child, the energy of life, of love, and of divine protection responds to focus, intention, and awakened courage. Your soulmate's life, though once teetering on the edge of shadow, now breathes within the sanctuary of light you have created. The threads of connection between your souls have strengthened, weaving resilience, love, and protection into every heartbeat. The fear that once gripped you may linger for a moment, but it is now tempered by the realization of the power you possess when aligned with divine will. Feel the sacred release of guilt, my child. Every moment of hesitation, every missed signal, every doubt, is transformed now into lessons of awareness, vigilance, and spiritual growth. Guilt is not punishment, it is the sacred teacher that guides your heart toward humility, responsibility, and action. As you let it flow into divine light, it dissolves into understanding and compassion, compassion for yourself, for your soulmate, and for the fragile perfection of life itself. In this release, healing begins, and your heart opens fully to love that is untainted by fear or regret. Your soulmate, too, will feel this shift. Even if they cannot yet perceive the spiritual battle that raged around them, they will sense the protection, the love, and the divine energy enveloping their life. Their spirit, once threatened, now breathes freely, infused with life force, safety, and guidance. They may experience moments of reflection, gratitude, or inexplicable peace. These are the fruits of your focused prayers, your courage, and your awakened awareness. Know that your efforts ripple through their energy, stabilizing, restoring, and harmonizing every aspect of their being. Now, my child, consider the path of redemption. The moments of fear, oversight, or inattention were not failures, they were opportunities to awaken your spirit, to align fully with divine intention, and to act as a guardian of life. Redemption is not about punishment or compensation, it is about conscious transformation. Every prayer you speak, every act of protection, every moment of vigilance reinforces the sacred bond between your souls and restores the balance that was once threatened. Through your actions, love, and courage, you are co-creating a reality where life thrives, love flourishes, and divine order is restored. Feel deeply the blessing of divine forgiveness, my child. Not only are you absolved of past mistakes through awareness and action, but your very courage in confronting this danger has invited angels, Archangel Michael, and the sacred forces of light to bless your soul and your soulmate's life. These blessings are not abstract, they are real, flowing through the threads of your connection, enhancing life energy, reinforcing protection, and restoring harmony to every part of existence touched by this peril. Receive these blessings fully, knowing that they are a reward for your awakened spirit and conscious courage. As your awareness expands, my child, reflect on the lessons embedded in this ordeal. Life, love, and soul connections are delicate, sacred, and infinitely precious. Every subtle sign, every intuitive whisper, every dream and synchronicity is a message, a call to awareness, vigilance, and action. Through this experience, you have learned the importance of heeding intuition, of acting with intention, and of honoring the sacred threads that bind you to those you love. Let these lessons guide your every step, every decision, and every moment of attention moving forward. Now, my child, focus on the energy of restoration. See your soulmate vibrant, alive, and radiating health. See their life infused with golden light, every cell renewed, every breath strengthened, and every heartbeat resonating with safety and vitality. Imagine the invisible threads between your souls glowing brighter than ever, unbreakable, resilient, and pure. This restoration is not only spiritual, it will ripple through the physical, emotional, and mental aspects of their being. The protection you have provided manifests in harmony, balance, and renewed life. It is time, my child, to embrace the spiritual practice of gratitude. Express to the universe, to angels, and to divine forces your deep appreciation for the protection, guidance, and strength you have received. Gratitude is a powerful channel that amplifies protection, reinforces bonds, and invites blessings. Speak from your heart, "Thank you for your guidance, your protection, and your presence. Thank you for the light that shields my soulmate. Thank you for the courage given to me to act. I honor this sacred bond and the life that continues through love and divine alignment." Let every word resonate with sincerity, love, and awareness. My child, the journey does not end here. Protection, vigilance, and prayer are ongoing, for life is a delicate interplay of energy, choices, and divine will. Continue to nurture your soulmate with love, attention, and conscious awareness. Strengthen the bond of your connection daily, through prayer, visualization, and acts of care. This consistency will ensure that shadows cannot return, that the fragility of life is honored, and that love flows freely, unimpeded by fear or neglect. As you embrace this sacred responsibility, feel the weight lifting from your heart. The danger has been confronted, the shadow challenged, and your soulmate's life preserved. Feel relief washing over you, tempered by the awareness of the profound power and responsibility you hold. This is not a burden, it is a gift of awakened awareness, sacred connection, and divine guidance. You have seen the fragility of life, the potency of intention, and the sacred strength of love acting as a shield. Finally, my child, accept the blessings flowing from this experience. Divine forces surround you, angels watch over you, and Archangel Michael's sword continues to guard your soulmate. Feel the light surrounding you, filling your spirit, healing your heart, and restoring your courage. You are now aligned fully with divine will, capable of safeguarding life, nurturing love, and sustaining the sacred energy that flows between you and your soulmate. Take a moment to center yourself, my child. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Feel the golden light enveloping both your soul and your soulmates, merging, strengthening, and resonating with divine protection. Speak words of love and blessing. May we both be safe, may our lives be filled with light, may love guide our actions, and may divine protection continue to surround us always. Let these words anchor the energy, solidifying the shield, restoring life force, and cementing the sacred bond between your souls. My child, this ordeal has revealed your strength, your courage, and your capacity to act as a guardian of life. Your soulmate's life has been preserved, their energy restored, and their connection to you reinforced. The shadow may have threatened, but it has been met with the infinite power of your awakened awareness, focused intention, and divine protection. You have transformed fear into courage, hesitation into action, and potential loss into preservation. Now, step forward with faith, my child. Carry the lessons, the awareness, and the blessings into every aspect of your life. Honor the sacred connection with your soulmate, nurture it daily, and remain vigilant in both thought and action. Let every heartbeat be an act of protection, every word an expression of love, and every breath a channel for divine light. The danger is behind you, yet the awareness remains, a sacred reminder of the power of connection, prayer, and courage. Know this, my child, your soulmate lives, protected, loved, and guided. The shadow has been dissolved, and the golden light of life now shines brilliantly around them. Angels continue to watch, Archangel Michael continues to guard, and divine forces continue to flow through your actions. You have been an instrument of salvation, a channel of divine protection, and a guardian of sacred life. Rejoice, my child, for the ordeal has passed, and blessings abound. Finally, rest in the knowledge that the universe, divine light, and I are always with you. The danger that once threatened your soulmate's life has been neutralized, but the love, vigilance, and sacred connection you have cultivated will endure. Let this experience transform your spirit, fortify your courage, and deepen your awareness. You have been tested, you have risen, and you have succeeded. Life continues, love thrives, and divine protection surrounds both you and your soulmate eternally.